Today on Twin J Racing, we got a truck and an empty engine cradle. So follow along. Welcome back to Twin J Racing, everyone, and today we're heading off to Parts Unknown to go get something. We have a empty engine cradle here, a pickup truck, some motor bags, and we're going to go see what we can do with all of those. We also got some cash, but that's a whole nother subject. So follow along. We're gonna go for a little drive. So we'll see you guys in a bit. I didn't film much yesterday because, well, I just privacy of people and their shops. So we're back at home, and we have a full empty engine cradle now. No, that is not the big black Chevy we had talked about, but the Olds Mafia got a hold of me. I put that video out a couple weeks ago now, I think it is, and woke up the next morning with a horse head next to me, then a hood over my head, and drugged to the back of an Italian restaurant or something, and basically was told, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. And I was pretty much told I couldn't refuse it. So here we are. And we're going to talk about what we have sitting here. And first things first, I don't want to dump my coffee. Big thanks to Chad Mullins, because he's the one who hooked me up multiple times on this. Hang on a second. Me up with the Scat Crank. I think I've showed videos of this. This is a 4.5-inch stroke billet Scat Crank. I'm not going to get it all out. For the Olds motor, and he hooked me up with this, and this was original plan. And then we started looking at money, and let's face it, that's what makes the world go round, is money. And by the time I buy rods, pistons, and we're not 100% sure my block is okay, but it should be, but I didn't want to spend $5 grand plus and be like, oh, the block's not good. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, but whatever. We just, after the last couple of failures, I didn't want anything to do with anything. So I posted the video where I'm going to go big block Chevy. And then they got me. The Olds Mafia got me. And then, you know, after that, I kind of got wrangled in a little bit at the Olds Nationals. Here I am going after my coffee again. And was pretty much told that I'm not allowed to go big block Chevy. Something about, you know, the horse head reminder. I'm not sure. But anyways, long story to get to. Chad Mullins helped me out. He told me he would sell me the old short block out of his car, which is this piece right here. It's a 462 is what it comes out to. I don't remember what the bore size is off the top of my head. He told me, but nah, I slept since then. Not much, but slept since then. But it's a little bit of a different bore size, but it's a 4.2 stroke, not a 4.25 stroke crank. It's a billet crank. When I get it up on the hoist here, we'll look at the bottom end a little better. But got nice. We're going to have to machine these pistons a little bit to get my compression down, because I'm not running 15-to-1. But it's got a Jeff Smith girdle on it. It's got all billet main caps all the way through. Got a billet crank. But the biggest change for me, it's got aluminum rods. Like I said, we'll get this up on the hoist and we'll take a little better look underneath. It's got a bullet roller camshaft in it. Nice comp cam bushed solid roller lifters. Just a really nice piece. The oil pan, of course, is modified for that girdle. Got drains for the back of the head to there, which we might put in, not sure yet. But So this was something I was always never a fan of, but guess what? That's what's going to happen. Because, well, hopefully this thing will live. I know it lived in Chad's car, and it went a really good number in Chad's car. Anybody who follows the Olds World knows that this motor had a really, really good set of Rocket Racing heads. And that wasn't the key thing. I mean, they had a lot of work done to them, and they were a nice set of heads. But it had a really, really nice sheet metal intake on top of it. And that's where a lot of power was made. Also, with his whole setup. I don't have any of that. This is going to get my Edelbrock heads, which is why we have to mill the pistons, because I am a 57cc chamber, and those are going to give me 15-to-1, and I'm not running E85 on 15-to-1. And then it'll get my Victor intake and everything on top of it. So that is the plan, is put my top end on it, or my heads, my intake. I'm probably going to run this camshaft as I'm touching the... While you guys are looking at me, we're probably going to run this camshaft in it. I haven't talked to Jim about that yet, but I think that's what I want to do, is try this camshaft. Yes, I have a new custom one for my other motor, but this is all together. Let's try it. So I'll get this up where we can get a better angle of underneath. That's where we're at. No, I'm not going big block Chevy. Like I said, the Olds Mafia got me. You know, waking up with a horse head is pretty scary. And then a hood over your head to an Italian restaurant? What the hell? Anyways, let me get this out of the car. Yeah, let me get this out of the car. I mean the truck. You know, the truck. Yeah, it was a long night last night going and getting this, but it's home. I got to get this, and I got to get the motor out of my car and get them both down to Jim. So let me get this up real quick. This chain's probably way overkill, but these heads have been drilled and tapped for 1/2-inch bolts. So got to have something that'll take a 1/2-inch bolt. I mean, there are other ways to get this out, but that's the easiest. Now that we got this up, Jeff Smith Racing girdle. It goes over, don't know how well you can see it, it goes over the cap. But those are all billet caps except for the rear one. Those are all billet caps. Like I said, it's an aluminum rod motor. Never had an aluminum rod motor in my life. It's billet crank. Forget who made the crank. I can look it up. And I'll put it in the description. It's not one of your normal. Those are R&R rods. But it's a real nice stout piece. And it has been in the 9s, as you see it here. Well, it had a Titan pump in it, but it's been well into the 9s as is. So it should hold up to anything I'm going to throw at it. But very nice piece. And we'll see what happens with me. Hopefully it'll live better than what we've been dealing with. So with that, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Tell me what you think. Tell me you think I'm crazy. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, what the hell? I thought you were leaving the Olds World. Well, that was the original plan, but like I said, the Mafia got a hold of me. And here we are, building another Olds. So we got to get the motor out of my car and get this motor down to JCE. Maybe next week we can get that done. We'll see. Hell, I could probably drop this motor off tomorrow, but that's a whole nother subject. Anyways, like I said, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you're happy I'm staying Olds. Tell me if you think I'm crazy I'm staying Olds. Just put it out there, guys. Tell me what you think. That's the honest opinion. Tell me what you honestly think. And I'll make you guys suffer through the rest of this while I unload it. Set it on the ground. I'm probably going to throw the oil pan on it just so it's all together. And thanks for watching. And we'll just keep you guys suffering for a little while.